original 25, it was almost go up a little. Wants to continue to score runs at the top three do a great job, as I mentioned. And if they can do the same again, put some pressure on the Indians with the runs on board. And both captains mixing and matching in the power play. And srilanka, his strike rate going up after his fabulous innings yesterday. He won 60 mark with the Molly game.
And especially with the competition around in Sri Lanka, in terms of the orders, there are 4 in this squad itself. Some of them coming after a brilliant LPL, and Pathum Nissanka sort of sealed his place. He batted out of his skin last night, striking at 160. Both Kusal Mendis and himself gave the team a prolific start, and that's exactly what they're looking for again. But there's this sentiment about Mohammad Siraj around this country and how he struggled the opposition. I've never seen so much focus on one particular bowler. So I've been waiting to see if there's still any hangover of that left after yesterday.
You've got 2 options, haven't you, when a bowler seems to have your number. And I know back in the day with New Zealand, when we would come up against a bowler that would do well against us, we would either look to be ultra aggressive to try and put him off his line and lengths, or go the other way and say, let's make sure he does not pick up a wicket and get the bowlers at the other end. Today's game, it seems hard in 20 overs to perhaps sit on a bowler and not be aggressive to make sure his team don't get off to a good start.
Ready?
2 slips in place. So in that
ready?
with the rain about, there might be a little bit of movement.
Ready.
And we get going with a wide.
Yesterday's surface sort of surprised all of us present. It looked like it had a lot of patches. It looked like maybe a 170, 180 pitch. Both teams were looking good for 200. Even Sri Lanka were 140 for 1 at one stage. The same pitch you on a slow surface.
He was good from yesterday. He thrives on anything outside the off stump.
And how difficult is it, Abhinav Mukund, as an opening bat when you come off an innings like last night, where everything seemed to hit the middle of the bat, to not just walk out and try and continue? It might be an advantage that it's the very next day. But how hard is it not to get too reckless, because he was brilliant last evening?
Yeah, that's where I think a little bit of experience comes in handy. It's the same pitch, yes, but it's a different day. Sometimes you just have to respect the conditions. He's looking in great touch. Even yesterday was extremely still. Ensured that he got into correct positions. Him and Kusal Mendis have forced together great partnership. And this is the reason the slips come out to cover.
Yeah, that's the line length. Must be pleasing too with the performance of Nissanka. Some consistency from your openers in particular is a way that we see modern teams build those big scores, allowing everyone else to play with freedom.
Yeah, he's the player who sets a tone for Sri Lanka. Kusal Mendis plays freely when Pathum Nissanka bats well and closes one end and trying back as possible. Last night he was fantastic. Even in the LPL, he was batting so well. The numbers are great. 79 of 48 deliveries. He needs a quality bowling attack. He took the attack to the bowler straight away. Ashwin Singh, Siraj, all these players, world champions. He comes up, all guns blazing. Oh, it's a shot of the square that went all the way. Bishnoi, Axel Patel, everybody got the treatment this time. Kusal Mendis now on strike. Watch out for that awful seam delivery which comes back to the right-hander from Siraj. He likes targeting the stumps, 4th or 5th ball of the over. And if I were Kusal Mendis, I'd watch out for that ball that comes back to the right-hander.
Scored 5-2, nobody there. This is a good start for Sri Lanka.
You can't bowl that line when you had a fine leg, so far square, almost like. Possibly wanting to swing it away from middle stump, middle leg. Same position suggests to me. He's trying to swing it. As gun barrel straight, all will become a free hit for Kusal Mendes. And he also starts with the boundary.
Figures already, Sri Lanka. And that's over the go. They've got through to 10. Good line and lead to finish. The first over complete. I'll tell you that one.
Okay, Nature Boy, what's that word then?
It's a male finch. They give seeds females in the bonding Yeah, cracks biggies. Size may vary with yummy Swiss cheese. It's cheese to taste for some Life may get naughty with without. Biggies calm and relax without. Never cracks biggies. Big size, big cheese, big relax. Cracks. Nobody does. You know how I look and how I speak. But do you know how I smell? Denver, the scent of my sense.
Do you think we'll see the same again?
Yeah, I'm very certain. With India going with two frontline seamers plus Hardik Pandya, he likes using Arshdeep for the depth. Yesterday it was a very different story. The game was done by then, but the bowling first today. Arshdeep's the most experienced of his pack.
He also will start with a wide, so a little sloppy from India early. It's not something you tend to see though from Ravi Bishnoi bowling in the power play. Think to the IPL. There usually are other options in the team that he plays for. Maybe an opportunity to go to Hardik Pandya if you want to keep the seamers going. I'm not sure Rian Parag is a genuine power play option.
Akshar Patel is. He's bowled in the power play. Even when Jadeja plays, he used to bowl in the power play. Yeah, but if I were India, I think back to yesterday and Kusal Mendes and Pathum Nissanka went all guns blazing. They still ended up getting 55. Just a change for either side. Ramesh Mendes in place of the left-arm seamer, the off-spinner coming in for Sri Lanka, and a forced change for India. Sanju Samson in place of Shubman Gill, the vice-captain.
I always feel too when there has been weather about. Teams decide to bowl first. A good tactic if you can. It's easier said than done. It's to get the ball on the ground, get the ball wet, try and take any swing away. Already seen a couple of boundaries. Just like that, along the ground, helps soften that ball up in terms of the seam.
That would have been this team meeting spoken as well. Get the ball in the outfield, try and get it wet. And that's where it's going to be very hard for the seam bowlers, at least to bowl the slow deliveries. We saw yesterday Hardik Pandya from the first over itself with bowling cutters into the pitch. That would be a challenge. So I reckon there's no shame in going as a fast bowler using the slow deliveries in these kind of surfaces, which is very, very slow.
I always felt with ball in hand, you didn't want to show all your box, but you could. A single. Difficult when you've only got 4 overs. But I always feel that if you can have, predictability is what a batsman is after. If he knows what's coming, it's a lot easier to play. If you can slowly build in the repertoire of your deliveries, then you keep them guessing. Hardik Pandya, of course, bowled 4 overs in a row, which is a little unusual in today's game. Not in the power play, outside. That makes it a bit more of a challenge, particularly if you are bowling to the same 2 batsmen.
Unusual looking shot from Kusal Mendes. But yeah, I was surprised too with Hardik Pandya bowling 4 overs. I thought Rian Parag might not get a ball. Maybe looking to dab it through fine leg. So 3 fielders on the leg side. Kusal Mendes
Possibly wanting to go over square. There's a pickup shot really well, just like so there's no fight.
Yeah, the thing there was he was still on the move, wasn't he? We highlighted last night, Srilanka is still. It's nicely bowled, good line and length. And Srilanka will move around the crease, but at the point where the ball is delivered, he is set once again, and then he can react to the line. If it's straight, he plays that pickup shot over the leg side. If it's a little wide, then he uses his hands beautifully to hit through the offside. Whereas that last one, moving across the crease, here it is, brilliant strokes. Srilanka, there you go, still move and be really strong with his base. He's such an improved player, the way his wrists come into play, his ability to move the ball all around the field. Gone over the outside, picked up beautifully. They will finish the over with the boundary, 8 runs from it, 18 without loss.
एक परफ्यूम स्प्रे देना मुझे भी डिस्काउंट के बाद 199 गैस वाला ना मैं तो फॉगी लूंगा फॉगी इसमें लगभग आधा तो गैस होता है जो हवा में जाता है और काम भी नहीं आता
समझा सर आप चीज परख के लेते हैं स्मार्ट हो सर फॉग स्मार्ट लोगों की पसंद
पूरा इंडिया सफेद नमक खाता है तो फिर तुम्हारे घर प्यूरो क्यों? क्योंकि प्यूरो हेल्दी है 100% नेचुरल केमिकल फ्री।
प्यूरो हेल्दी सर
हमारे घर तो प्यूरो है, क्या आपके घर आए?
Quick running repairs for Rishabh Pant. Siraj will have the ball once again.
We're just talking about the lines and lengths of the bowlers, both teams and both openers getting starts. India also got about 60 odd yesterday and 55 for no loss for Sri Lanka. But I think it's better for the Indian bowlers if they're going fuller. Shorter balls have yielded runs.
Especially in Pallakali, when you dogs they kind of go fuller than shorter because it just hangs on a little bit, especially when the pitch is slower. This was the last ball of the previous over. Good shape, bottom of the bat, just enough. And Ashadip, I thought he was doing the right thing, trying to pitch it up, get some movement. I found that both these players are in anything in their arc. Most of the time, we'll try to find out.
It's better line and length. That's all you can do, isn't it? It's all good line and length and ask the batsman to take a risk. It's a little slow, but you can expect that. Second day they've used this surface.
And I'm happy for the Sri Lankan batters to go down the ground like the previous over boundary, over mid-on. You take that as a skipper. You don't want width, you don't want the shorter balls to go for runs. That's batting. Just take your hat off for that.
Use that width once more. I think that's been a feature of both sides. Went to a few sources stuff he's of the King of Colombo, and the singer. And they tell me that Sri Lanka spent a lot of time from yesterday to today with the bowlers talking about tightening up their lines on this pitch. They got a little wide, and that was a bit of the problem that allowed India to get going. When Siraj in that first over got hit, it was with width. As soon as he's tightened the line up, he's been tough to hit.
Just like that, back of the length, he just stumps. And more than the line, Scotty, I feel in these kind of surfaces, it's a length. Batsmen are looking for something short or something full. And in between length can be variable bounce as well. So this, as a fast bowler, should be targeting. Even a crossing ball is not a bad option to have. So sometimes you might keep a little low, skid out with the bat. Something that fast bowlers got to do. And Sri Lanka, that's been a challenge. They got us with the new ball, and maybe that's on Shan and Matisha Pati won't be able to ball. So has to be Matisha Pati, Asita, and my station doing the job in the power play.
That's again, perfect line and length. You know, I think that's a good point, the cross-seam delivery. I mentioned how I don't think and I don't like bowlers showing batsmen all of their variations early. And that's a good option. Seam up, cross-seam is to start. And then maybe right at the back end of your second over or into your third end, the cutters, batsmen starting to guess what's happening. That, Abby, is the delivery you were talking about that nips back from Subhash. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. On the knee roll. Is it sliding? Rishabh Pant is down the leg side. They'll have a decision to make. Yeah, he's not sure. First thing the bowler does with this Indian side is look at the keeper. There won't be a review. 3 overs gone, 21 without loss.
ये है क्रैक्स बिगीज साइज में बिग विद यम्मी स्विस चीज इसकी चीज का टेस्ट मसाला लाइफ में जितना भी हो जाओ बिगीज खाओ और रिलैक्स हो जाओ नया क्रैक्स बिगीज बिग साइज बिग चीज बिग रिलैक्स क्रैक्स
प्यूरो हेल्दी इसमें है 3 गुना कर्क्यूमिन नेचुरल ऑयल्स के साथ जो बनाए दूध हल्दी को हेल्दी
Pure, top quality, pure healthy.
रोज का खाना हो या दूध के साथ पीना हल्दी प्यूरो ही लाना.
No sign of the spinners, so the first adjustment made by India. Arshdeep for a second over. Picked up once more. How's the outfield with the rain? Still lightning quick. That will run away for a boundary.
Looking for swing once again, Arshdeep Singh. Can't find any here in Palakele. Patum Nissanka. You can tell when a player is in good touch, good form. Not getting across the line too much, staying beside the line of the ball. Just flicking it into the vacant spaces on the leg side. That's ensured that the slips come out for Arshdeep Singh.
In between that, that's what this pitch is demanding. That's too full. Has to be at least about 6 to 8 inches shorter. It's getting onto the bat. And with this L6 in the offside, cannot be any straighter for Batham.
No timing. Very well done from Bishnoi. Yeah, good point, wasn't it? Usually the knee roll isn't a bad place to hit, but not a tall man. Let's take another look. Here's that one that nips back once again. Abby?
They're definitely missing leg. Siraj's one who gets pretty excited about these appeals. The umpire staying calm on that occasion. Mentioned Rishabh Pant had slid down leg side. He wasn't sure.
I think the wicketkeeper tells you everything you need to know usually, what line they end up on, whether it's straight or not. And he was down the leg side. Oh, this could be out, Bishnoi takes the catch. Maybe the first wicket. A loose stroke from Mendes.
Takusa Mendes possibly wanted to slap it towards the mid-wicket. I thought it came a bit Vikarski down to the bat. And the length was really good. Not too sure getting the slow ball or the seam-up delivery.
The Singh is king. The Hardeep Singh is the first wicket for this match. The खाता खोलते हुए.
Just a bit away. Going through the offside. That's a good catch by Bishnoi at mid-on. Arshdeep Singh strikes for India. Very important wicket. Man in form. Kusa Mendes gone for 10. Sri Lanka 26 for 1.
ओपन पे देना मुझे भी डिस्काउंट के बाद 199 गैस वाला ना मैं तो फॉग ही लूंगा फॉगी इसमें बस आधा तो गैस होता है जो हवा में उड़ जाता है और काम भी नहीं आता समझा सर चीज परख के लिखते हैं स्मार्ट हो सर
फॉग स्मार्ट लोगों की पसंद
ब्यूटीफुल फ्लाइट
पर्पल मनाओ केसरी देवा बोलो सुमा केसरी
मुझे चाहिए सुजुकी
और शायद आपके पार्टनर को भी
India's number one man for condoms. Choose your flavor.
समझ आया कुछ ऑलवेज अपने पार्टनर से पूछो
Second fiddle last night to the destruction which was Nisanka. But he now has a job to do. Still 2.5 overs of this power play left. But very good length, change of pace from Arshdeep. It's gone fine. Will get his innings underway with the boundary.
The 12 ball first up from Arshdeep Singh to the left-hander. Again looking for swing away from the left-handed batter. Finding none of it. On the pads, always a gift for the left-handed batters.
Well, that's so frustrating as a bowler, isn't it, when you get a new batsman in and you give him a gift like that to get his innings going. Vastly experienced Kusal Pereira, the player with 20s average, 130 strike rate.
Hi Kanu.
You spoke about the importance of lengths. I think that's what we've spoken about. And Kusal went
કાનજી લાઈક કરો શેર કરો સબસ્ક્રાઇબ કરો
same length, except it was a slower ball. It was a cutter that Arshdeep Singh operated with. I think Kusal Mendes, they've come up with a plan, and this is why the Indians are
કાનો હજી જોઈ રહ્યો છે
fast bowling unit has gotten better in the last 5 or 6 years. And Arshdeep and Siraj with their experience coming good again.
not only batting even bowling will be in partnerships that's very important as far as Kusal Mendes is concerned. I thought that was poor judgment of going to the next side. Better off going through the offsets. It was gripping away from the right hander. But Kusal Jampera, he has to go back. He has to go and get a rebound for Sri Lanka.
Puts that one on its head, picks up a single off the final ball of the over. Successful one for India. 10 runs from it though, 31 for 1.
Unleash freshness while storing cold body perfumes.
Beautiful kitchen platform.
वर्मोरा टाइल्स किचन ब्यूटीफुल बनाने का न्यू स्टाइल
पर्पल मनाओ केसरी देवा बोलो सुमा केसरी
Kusal Pereira needs to come big here. Stressed around a little yesterday. Never looked comfortable. Atum Disa was the man who looked to be in supreme form for Sri Lanka. And he's carrying on quite well at the moment. Good evening, Russell. Good evening, Robin. Good evening. Good evening to everyone. Yeah, I have to agree. He was, he made 20 or 14 and there was a partnership with Pratham Nisanka. But yeah, not very fluent, was he? Siraj. Back of a length, that's the length he tends to bowl really well. Has the ability to jug it around a bit and just not allowing the batters to get on to him. That's a very good length, even in T20 cricket.
Yeah, he can be very dangerous, especially when he gets the ball jagged back into the wickets and into the batter. He's a very effective bowler with a new ball. In the ball is third over, and this is a good decision from Suryakumar Yadav. Get the most out of him whilst
Nisanka has looked good. He's just carried on from yesterday's really good with his square shots. We haven't seen the full repertoire still the fifth over. But the little bit we have seen, 15 of 11,
He's looking as solid as he was yesterday.
Starks, lots of 50s to his name. If he can go on to get another 20-30 runs each time he goes past 50, it will make a difference, a massive difference to Sri Lanka's results, Sri Lanka's scores.
Oh, absolutely. I think someone who's got so much potential as a batter. Picked it into the gap. Again, only a couple of runs. Riyan Barak cleaning up there. Deep spin. Agree with you, Ruffle. I think he's a batter with so much potential. And just his control over the ball. He does start a little slow. He's got this tendency to take a while to get off the blocks. But once he gets off the blocks, it does not matter if he's batting inside of the power play or outside of it. He finds a way to score runs.
One of those players who doesn't look like he takes risks, he scores off cricketing shots. That's why you can be consistent. Some players just look for power, slog. Nice. Swivels all the way she goes. Nothing scratchy about that one.
Oh, that was a fantastic shot. The first 6 of the game. Just big shot from Siraj. Wasn't a bouncer, but just a short ball. And Pereira has got inside, in fact, slower ball. And that swivel, almost Jayasuriya-esque. Beautiful, gets full. Gets full marks for that.
See, this is the Kusal Pereira Sri Lanka team needs. He's certainly not scratchy, as you said, Russell. Up down the ground, that's 4. 6 and a 4. That is a very good start to his innings.
When shot with the slow ball, next delivery he goes full. He hits through the line. Nothing scratchy, nothing itchy either.
Indeed, is right up there. React bowling cross seam even from Mohammad Siraj. So ball skidding on to the bat. Pereira hit the ball into the ground. Got enough bounce to go past Siraj. 4 more runs for him. Sanat Jayasuriya is happy. He's indeed modelled his batting after Sanat Jayasuriya, gentlemen.
I think he has. He even became a left-hander after Sanat Jayasuriya. He started as a right-hander, I was told. He was a right-hander originally, and now a left-hander. Oh, that's a magnificent delivery to finish 45-1.
Sir, ये ले लो. 50% discounted.
फॉग का परफ्यूम अच्छा है, दमदार है, लंबे समय तक चलता है।
स्मार्ट हो सर. आप चीज देखते हैं, दाम नहीं.
फॉग स्मार्ट लोगों की पसंद।
मुझे चाहिए सेंसेशनल फील.
और शायद आपके पार्टनर को भी। India's #1 man for condoms. Choose your flavor. समझ आया कुछ? Always अपने पार्टनर से पूछो।
That's already a bit on song. Right, we're going to see some spin up. Patel coming on. One more over to go in the power, not on immediately. Batum Nisak on strike.
Yesterday there were 3 overs of spin in the power play from India. This is going to be only the first and last. Gets it through. Gets it through. Very similar to yesterday. It was fuller. It kept low, but this time slightly on the offside, and then Nissanka all over it.
Nissanka playing a risky shot that was definitely within the line of the stumps. Taking a chance. Sanju Samson, who generally dons the gloves nowadays, finds himself on the field at that point there too. It's not easy. Again punched away. Slower this time through the air. Not getting too much stirred. A hit key ball. Up in the sun that takes full toll.
That was easier. The previous one was coming into him with the arm, and this one slower, just stood up. And thank you very much. Back-to-back boundaries. The 50s up for Sri Lanka.
They're rolling on nicely, the Sri Lankans. Nissanka just. Pereira, innocent, Jayasuriya.
Yeah, that's the length you want to goal. Bring the bowling slower through the air. You want to pitch the ball up. Ask the batsman a question. Go down the ground. Giving a feel, not giving. Maybe thinking it's going down the leg side.
I felt it was sliding. I certainly felt it was sliding. It seems to be the angle he moved. They bring it in with the arm. It was also sliding back. A quick word. He's not sure, the keeper. Yes, he's going to go for it.
TV umpire did player review for LBW. The umpire decision is not out. I'll check the feet. It's a fair delivery. Please start the front on speed vision.
Stand by black. Black.
Front on speed vision coming up. Okay, that's close to the bat. Please give me updates to confirm if there's any bat involved. Updates coming up. Roll it. Keep rolling. Roll it up to the. That's yes. It's a flat line when the ball passes the bat. Confirm. No ball tracking. Can you please? Water coming up. The origination is not out. Pitching outside off. 10-pin line. And wickets missing. Give me the on-field umpire. Ruchi, you can stay with your origination of not out. I will let you check on your screen. That was an outstanding.
भाई चैनल को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, फॉलो करें, अपने दोस्तों को भी शेयर कर दें.
He's read that very nicely. Even looking at the replays, we thought that was going to be overturned.
Not me, Russell. I said he was sliding. Give me some credit.
I like this here. Sitting amongst between two Sri Lankans. And we can see the ground.
Do you like it?
I enjoy it. And how often do you see Sri Lankan sledging?
When the ground staff are moving around?
This is a rare sight. But we're also noticing the ground staff getting around. Clearly, they have more indications about the weather than the rest of us. They've been absolutely on point. It's never a good sign when they're walking out towards the colours.
Now, I don't get it why you liked it. Well, this one, just looking at it just there, thought Nisaka could be in trouble, but the angle is greater. Aksar is bowling wide at the crease and it doesn't grip.
It'll be over 9 of it. 54 for 1.
Now, we did show you that the ground staff are moving around, but that is never a good sign. And that's a confirmation by umpire confirming that it is the power. The movement from the umpire. That's the movement we don't like, but they don't seem too concerned, more precautionary. Looks like that mizzle you were talking about has disappeared. Here's Ravi Bishnoi.
Quickish leg breaks. Tends to sort of fire it in. Doesn't really turn the ball much, but skids on. Goes a bit of top spinners, wrongers. That one rushed in through 95 k's, that delivery.
Yeah, more sliders than anything else. Both dooglies to left-handers and sliders and very few dooglies to right-handers though. Very quick through the air, low trajectory, so very hard to get under. A lot like Rashid Khan actually.
I was just about to say a lot of the leg spinners you see around the world are bowling with a similar style. Stump to stump. Just a bit of deviation either way. Quickish. Adam Zampa. Rashid. Qais Ahmed. Well, he got an injury yesterday trying to take a return catch. Ravi Bishnoi. Off coming to Mendes.
timing. Great timing. What a shot that was. The wrists are strong and he picked that gap.
Yeah, fantastic shot. You could see he didn't move back onto the back foot. It was short, stayed committed on the front foot, and used the whip of his wrists to be able to penetrate the gap there at deep mid wicket. Just wide up with long on. Gets bowled. Sal Pereira on the move.
This time, good fielding. Very good fielding. He'll consider himself to be unlucky that time.
Yeah, that would have been 4 because the fielder is on the reverse swing. This is what happened yesterday. Gets a hang to it and he decides to take one for his troubles. That's why he's got that little plaster just underneath his eye. It's ending out or turning out to be a good over for Bishnoi.
I wouldn't recommend that shot to Bishnoi unless it's down outside the line of the stumps. Because of the nature of which he bowls, it could be one that could peg you on the pants and send you back to the hut.
That's better. That's better. That's 4 as well. Good finish to the over. 9 of it. Sri Lanka 63 for 1.
शर्मा जी फॉग मार को देना. फॉगी क्यों? फॉग का परफ्यूम अच्छा है, दमदार है, लंबे समय तक चलता है. स्मार्ट है सर. फॉग स्मार्ट लोगों की पसंद.
Beautiful kitchen platform.
Varmora tiles. Kitchen beautiful बनाने का new style.
Rosita is sensational.
Must be very happy today. Close here, gets back in. You all have just won the Women's Asia Cup, beating India in the finals.
Lot to celebrate for the first time. 5 runner-ups, 5 attempts. India has been winning right along. Bangladesh stopped them once. Now this is Sri Lanka's turn. Brilliant effort. Chamari and the girls have been outstanding.
1.5 hours right from here where the game did take place. The interest, the passion that the team has supported with tells you where the girls have gone. Their game has really improved. Not only winning the Asia Cup, but prior to that, winning in South Africa, winning in England. And more names to be mentioned beyond Chamari Atapattu. That's the beauty of it. And yeah, congratulations to everyone for getting Sri Lanka there and giving a lot of joy to the people around Sri Lanka and Sri Lankan supporters.
Yeah, it has certainly given Sri Lankan supporters a lot to swing. I tell you, Sri Lanka is a cricket crazy nation as we know, and they just thrive on wins.
And probably putting the men's team now under pressure to lift it up too.
Yeah, show a little bit of conviction, I'd imagine. You know, you were watching the game yesterday and 140 for 1. You're like, hey, they got India on the ropes here. And after that, it just kind of felt like a pack of cards. And the slight misbelief from Bishnoi and Sal Pereira quick to double up on that mistake.
You know, both players have got starts. Sal Pereira going at 187, striking it beautifully. Now that 30 needs to become 60 or a 70. And Nisanka, who's now playing an anchor role and a supporting role, should also try and get that score up there. That's when Sri Lanka will have a very good score to defend.
I agree with you. It's important that one of these batters decide to show some amount of batsmanship. You kind of hold one end up perhaps and keep the ante going as well. You get about that 9-10 run over every over. Attempt to get a 9-10 run over every over. And then you get those big overs in between, will put you in really good stead to get a 200.
Now that one, a dot ball, but other than that, risk-free 7 runs. So another couple of singles, you get that 9-10 that you were talking about. String a few, then India will start thinking they'll have to do something different to try and build pressure. 8 runs off it. Stays at 8. 71 for 1 after 8.
Okay, boy, what's that about then?
It's a male pitch. They give seeds to females in a bonding ritual.
ये है क्रैक्स बिगीज साइज में बिग विद यमी स्विस चीज इसके चीज के टेस्ट में सवाल है लाइफ में जितना भी कुछ हो जाओ बिगीज खाओ और रिलैक्स हो जाओ नया क्रैक्स बिगीज बिग साइज बिग चीज बिग रिलैक्स क्रैक्स You know how I look and how I speak, but you know how I smell. Denver, the center of my success.
मुझे चाहिए सेंसेशनल फील
और शायद आपके पार्टनर को भी
India's #1 man for condoms. Choose your flavor.
समझ आया कुछ ऑलवेज अपने पार्टनर से पूछो
In the commentary box, there's a change in bowling as well. Joined alongside Sabha Karim, Roshan Abhisinghe, Riyan Parag. Impressive yesterday, 3 for 5. His best bowling figures brought on early. Today, possibly to get rid of Kusal Pereira, the left-hander. Srilanka going well. Long hop. Tucked away nicely behind square. Another boundary for Nissanka.
See the Sri Lankan batters coming off yesterday's game.
हेलो भाई, लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और अपने दोस्तों को भी शेयर करें, वो
They're
भी
coming away
देखें।
from the way he bowled yesterday, but we do know he's a part-timer, and he starts off with a fairly ordinary delivery.
I think the biggest takeaway for Sri Lanka from yesterday's game is the way they have batted today. There's more energy, more spirit, especially in Nissanka.
.50 partnership between these two batters, Nissanka and Pereira. Come in quick time, just 30 deliveries. And Sri Lanka will be looking for them to just carry on. They've laid a good foundation.
See, I think it's about one of these, or if they can, both of them batting deep, because Sri Lanka's batting with just 6 batters. They used to have a 7th batter, but now they got 2 all-rounders. Ramesh Mendy is more the bowling all-rounder.
Looking to take the attack to Riyan Parag. It's Kusal Pereira. He played that yesterday as well.
So I talked about Nissanka because that's what Sri Lanka would love to have, a stable opening batter with more consistency. He does have the right kind of wherewithal to score runs at this level. He has done that in the past. Riyan Parag in yesterday's the 3-wicket haul he took, he did manage to get some grip off the surface, and we'll see that in this over as well. And more so because the same wicket that was utilized yesterday, so it should offer more assistance to the spinners.
It's good from Surya to bring him on early. And that's definite grip and turn for Riyan Parag. It was good. Yesterday was introduced a bit late in the game. First got rid of Kamindu Mendes and Mahesh Dikshana. And then finally, he's managed the most turn amongst all spinners thus far. It's 77 for 1 after 9.
शर्मा जी फॉग मार को देना। फॉगी क्यों? फॉग का परफ्यूम अच्छा है, दमदार है, लंबे समय तक चलता है। स्मार्ट रिजर्व फॉग, स्मार्ट लोगों की पसंद। ब्यूटीफुल किचन प्लेटफॉर्म, वर्मोरा टाइल्स, किचन ब्यूटीफुल बनाने का न्यू स्टाइल।
मुझे चाहिए सेंसेशनल फील
और शायद आपके पार्टनर को भी
India's #1 man for condoms. Choose your flavor.
समझ आया कुछ ऑलवेज अपने पार्टनर से पूछो
Purple Manao, Kesri Deva, Bolo Zuma Kesri.
Of the very first ball, the 6 coming off it is Bishnoi. Swaps ends. In the air. Is that an opportunity? 2 fielders converting. Rinku Singh. Almost got there. Was a bit slow to start off. That's a half a chance gone down for India.
Could be a big moment in the game, considering the way Kusal Pereira is batting. He's starting to time well. He's looking very different yesterday. And that went high. That we started a little bit slowly, right? And eventually failed to get there.
Ryan Parag was exceptional yesterday, the 3-wicket haul.
हेलो भाई, कैसे हो?
More turn and more grip. That's the kind of fastest leg break. It hit that dark area and then it turned appreciably. Now many people are not aware that Ryan Parag goes regularly from the state side. That's Assam and white ball cricket.
There's a keeper yourself somehow. Oh, that's given. Anti-climax in the end. But he's been on the money, Ruchira Palliaguruge today. He's referred it to the third umpire. But the on-field decision is out and Vishnu has a wicket.
Player review for LBW. The on-field decision is out. Check the feed. It's a fair delivery. Please start in front of spin vision. Front of spin vision coming up. Okay. Appears to be. And first, give me on text, please confirm that. Well, it. Yes, confirmed. And first, so no bat involved. Ball tracking ministry, please. Ball tracking coming up. The orange injection is out. Pitching outside. Spice call on impact. And we can sitting. Give me the on-field umpire, Ruchi. You can stay with your orange edition of out. I will let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now, you can make a signal. Thank you.
What a decision. Even though the impact was umpire's call, he held his ground. He's been spot on today, Ruchira Palliaguruge. And they've dismissed the set man. A big breakthrough for India, courtesy Ravi Bishnoi. A couple of members appeal and a wicket out of nowhere and it breaks the partnership. Patum Nisaka goes for 32. Sri Lanka 80 for 2 now.
एक परफ्यूम स्प्रे देना मुझे भी डिस्काउंट के बाद 199 गैस वाला ना मैं तो फॉग ही लूंगा फॉगी इसमें लगभग आधा तो गैस होता है जो हवा में उड़ जाता है और काम भी नहीं आता समझा सर आप चीज परख के लेते हैं स्मार्ट हो सर फॉग स्मार्ट लोगों की पसंद
Vedanta, beautiful film.
Marmora, मजा आ गया. New style.
मधुरा का फ्लोटिंग मसाला बनाने का न्यू स्टाइल
New batter coming to Mendes. Comes in at number 4 just before the start of the series. Charita Srilanka mentioned he'd seal the number 4 slot for Sri Lanka in T20Is at least. And this could be an opportunity for India. Surya Kumar Yadav comes in to slip himself. If you haven't played Bishnoi before, that's what he does. The first ball to a left-hander.
Coming to Mendes, 124 strike rate, very early in his career. Ravi Bishnoi, fastest off the wicket, came in sharply. Nissanka wasn't expecting it to come in so sharply. Very late appeal and only by the bowler. And up goes the finger. That was a brave call by the umpire. I was just wondering what was Rishabh Pant doing. End of over after 10 and 80 for 2.
शर्मा जी फॉग मार्क को देना फॉगी क्यों फॉग का परफ्यूम अच्छा है दमदार है लंबे समय तक चलता है स्मार्ट रिजर्व
फॉग स्मार्ट लोगों की पसंद हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार बोलो जुमा केसरी
Puna, Kusal Pereira coming to Mendes. Still on 0. This could be a crucial over. Ball was turning for Rian Parag, now up against two lefties. Unsure still Kusal Pereira whether it would turn. This one went with the arm.
See another look. This was really good bowling. Beat him on the wrong and tag first. Good decision by the umpire, no doubt. But just going back to what Charlie Pasanaka said at the toss. He said that the surface is being used and he's going in with the extra spinner. And we could see why. Because we already started to see the ball turning a little bit, slipping, and clipping also. That's the kind of attacking mindset you require from the captain. It's not only about the way you score runs, how briskly you score runs. It's also the kind of resources you have and the way you utilize them. I think Sky has been brilliant that way. He got on a slip. Now his slip has been shifted out. But it just goes to show that he's looking for wickets, and that's an appreciable turn once again from Rian Parag. What about this? What about that? Yes, it's a dry surface, it's a used surface, but that turned and bounced.
The only thing that's changed in the three deliveries, Rian Parag smiling because the slip goes out and the slip comes back in. It says, skipper, if I can turn it that much, there's a possibility of nicking one. And he would have hit it straight to the man if he was placed there. But Kamindu Mendes gets off the mark of his sixth delivery, a boundary after almost 12 or 13 deliveries.
I wonder how the Sri Lankan approach will be from here. They were free scoring, they were going after the bowling, not in any way saying they're going to hold back, but they're looking at a surface that is starting to respond to spin. So, will there be a shift in the plan in terms of a final score?
Slip nicely, will just be the single. Misfield. And cost the extra run. Rinku Singh again, the man at long off. Smart from Kusal Pereira.
We have seen some lapses in the outfield from Indian fielders today. Ravi Bishnoi and then now Rinku Singh. Results in the second round for both these batters.
Another probing over, but it costs 8 for Rian Parag. Sri Lanka 88 for 2.
Unleash freshness while storing cold body perfumes.
कीर्ति, पूरा इंडिया सफेद नमक खाता है, तो फिर तुम्हारे घर प्यूरो क्यों? क्योंकि प्यूरो हेल्दी है, 100% नेचुरल, केमिकल फ्री।
Puro, healthy soil.
हमारे घर तो प्यूरो आ गया। क्या आपके घर आया?
Yet, but with the turn Rian Parag is getting, he looks good to bowl another couple at least with the left-handers to come. Sri Lanka is in next. As Bishnoi continues, he got the breakthrough for India in the previous over. Possibly the slowest bowler amongst the three, Rian Parag. Is that a reason why he's getting the most turn?
Yes, Abhinav, we saw that yesterday. Akshar Patel, whenever he would slow down his deliveries, he would get some turn. Same for the Sri Lankan spinners. And that's what Rian Parag has done. 3.7 degree turn he has achieved today.
Lucky for Kusal Pereira, Gurgi top edging that one. Harshdeep Singh has absolutely no chance. Fifth boundary for Kusal Pereira.
Sri Lanka will take it at this stage because the last 30 balls have resulted in 38 runs with that boundary, but otherwise they were tied down. Another googly wrong and wasn't in control at all, had a bit of bounce as well. You do know that Bishnoi generally pushes it through quickly. He skids on, he hurries the batter.
It would be wary if I were an Indian batter at the moment. Just looking at the turn on offer, Srilanka and Ramesh Mendis got slower through the air.
Yeah, that would be a strategy from both the Sri Lankan spinners. But before that, what about Yashasvi Jaiswal? You've seen him roll his arm over. He's slow in the air. He can get some grip. Right arm leg spinner.
Yeah, why not, Sabha? I was hearing you pre-game and you're saying bilaterals is a great opportunity for India to try out their batters as part-time bowlers as well. Maybe not. With two left-handers, Surya Kumar Yadav might be hesitant. But it is definitely an option. Pushing the first one, we'll have to settle for the single. Getting boundaries almost every single over. The Sri Lankans trying to maintain that run rate, about 8 or 9. And there you go. Riyan Parag's the slowest, even the fastest delivery. Average speed of 89. The slower you go, the more grip you get. This one was slower. And it goes into the vacant spaces. Boundary to end the 12th over. Sri Lanka 99 for 2.
Unleash freshness. Wildstone Code body perfumes.
Wall the over. That's a top shot. Top shot from Kusal Pereira. Another drop kick into a vacant area. Skips away 4 more. Hundreds on the board. That turned away Dilip at the right time for away from Rinku Singh.
He has been batting exceptionally well here. Mendu Mendes backing away, timing the ball. A lot of finesse in that shot. Like you said, Russell, once it dropped down, just started turning away from the fielder. 4 more runs to the kitty here. 100 comes up for Sri Lanka.
Now he's got that big gap because he plays the reverse sweep well. The fielder in the deep is much finer. That leaves him the option of going over the top, which he's using well.
And yesterday, Kamid Mendis is gone out for Riyan Parag, trying to play a similar stroke. Shows the confidence of the young man, sees the gap, and he plays that beautiful. Left-hander playing inside out, better for me.
Down the ground, lovely hit, couple of bouncers. Rinku Singh teased again.
Yeah, backing away this time. Here again. But this time, Riyan Parag was slightly fuller. Gave him the opportunity to stay with the shot and play over his head. Again, timing. Not much power behind that, but pure timing.
All right, gents, you got to assess the conditions. You got to figure out how much you need. Yesterday, 214 to India. Sri Lanka looked like they can get there until that collapse. The collapse has nothing to do with the pitch. It's not that the pitch turned and the wickets fell. So how much do you think they'll need today with a little bit more turnover to offer?
They'll need close to 180, 190 here, I'd imagine. Because with this Indian batting lineup and with the way Yashasvi Jaiswal is batting, with Surya Kumar Yadav in the form that he's in, the rest of the batters willing to prove a point as well. Ooh, and with the wicket doing all of that, probably don't need 190, maybe 180.
You need that cushion if you can get there. But this is bowled ever so slow. Pereira waits, watches, then sees it spin past. 9 off the over, 13 done, 108 for 2.
So, ये 30% discounted.
ना मैं तो फॉग ही लूंगा. Pereira falling over now with his feet in the air. When Pant took the bails off.
TV umpire director, we have umpire referral for a stumping. Check the feet, it's a fair delivery. Give the umpire side out, please. Keep rolling it. Okay, that's the foot is well grounded. And I have a decision for the giant spin. My decision is
the bigger risk there was doing a groin, not getting out. Spoken like a 43-year-old, Yaras. Running for 2 after 13. For the first time today, Hardik Pandya. 4 in the circle on the offside. On the leg side, there's 4 fielders in the deep. Square leg and mid wicket. About 5 meters in from the boundary line, looking to save the 2.
I mean, this field has to be slow balls into the pitch. Line has to be leg stumpish. And if it's even trying to bowl a Yorker, the line has to be same. Anyway, both these players will target the offside.
I reckon he's going to get a nice advantage with fast bouncers as well from Hardik Pandya. He loves the short ball. So you'll see the slower short ball, the slower bouncer, the quick bouncer, especially with this field.
Since the semi-final loss in 2022, India lost to England, if I remember right, in Australia. 56% their win percentage. Among the top 10 teams in the world, they have 32 victories. That is some achievement.
That's a big wide. Pretty ordinary, that one. But yeah, I think it's a testimony, Russell, to the kind of impact that game had on the Indian cricket team. It certainly had an impact on us fans. Most wins after men's T20 World Cup 2022. India right up there, 42 matches, 32 wins. They lost only 8 games.
Sri Lanka the strongest, holding everyone up. That they do.
There's a question that I've been meaning to ask. You know, it's not like the Sri Lankan team is without talent. They have people and batters and bowlers and players of tremendous potential. But somehow we haven't seen them thrive since 2019. Can we share some light on that, gents?
I would say players have got the opportunities, but grabbing the opportunity as an individual basis has been a problem. You see a number of changes ever since the 2019 World Cup, and continues to do so. So many changes happen just after the World Cup. The captaincy change, some of the players are not being considered. It shows when you consistently, when you not perform individually, you won't be performing as well. This is where the problem has been, and probably this is the era. New captain coming in, fresh faces, fresh coach. We will live in hope. So hopefully very soon.
Yeah, you need to find someone like Ranatunga for that matter, who kind of rallies the team around. Picked up in the gap. No! Goes all the way. Rinku Singh takes the catch and slides onto the shoulder rolls and gets 6. And that's 50 for Vishal Pereira.
That's his 14th half century in T20 internationals. Third versus India. He hit that flat, he hit that hard.
Rinko Singh has been having plenty of knockouts today. He judges this really well. He gets to it, but then his feet go from underneath him. So that will be 6. It was that second step, wasn't Russell? When he was trying to stabilize, the shoe, he landed on the side of his shoe and took him right through the total rock. 150 this. Another short ball, slow ball this time. This is a risk you take when you have 4 fielders in the leg side. It has to be short, full, slow ball, pace on, pace off. And you could become very, very predictable. You just don't like these sort of fields as a bowler. You need to have different options and have to be unpredictable as possible. This I thought Rinko Singh was very unlucky. Jashid well, second foot, slides across, unlucky. He lands on the side of his boot. That's why he slips off. Trying to change the angle of his run. Loses control. So unfortunate, Rinko Singh. It's been that kind of day for him. It certainly has. He misses Rinko Singh. You'll see that very often. How nice when you have a bat in the office and it's telecasted to the rest of the world. He's a man of very high standards, Rinko Singh.
हेलो गाइस, 5 मिनट के बाद फिर से लाइव करेंगे। अभी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम आ गया है, इसलिए 5 मिनट, सिर्फ 5 मिनट फिर से लाइव करेंगे। आपको फिर से ये लाइव देखनी हो तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर देना भाई।
To bat through another way. This is becoming quite an over.